Greetings, welcome to my channel. Today I think I will go with my little handheld deck today. All of my spreads are pretty informal. I don't go follow any particular historical or traditional spreads, but go with my little upside down triangle today. Upside down pyramid. Anyway, so as I was getting ready for this reading, I felt like a sense of sadness and like pensiveness, and I heard when will the tides turn? When will things turn around? And I heard, oh, this is upside down. I heard that song from the movie Tangled. When will my life begin? So you might be reflecting on your life choices so far, any mistakes made, things, hindsight 2020 stuff, like wondering why you did certain things, maybe reflecting on your patterns, behaviors, and other choices, which is always a good thing. And you may be kind of feeling the effects of karma right now. Like if you made any unhealthy choices that maybe were harmful to yourself and or others, you may be feeling the effects of that karmically. So you may be stuck in a place of bad luck, or feeling stuck in a place you don't really want to be in. Fits right in. The Hangman lines right up with what I was just saying. This one, oh yeah, so does this one. This is like getting in touch with your intuition. Yeah, the pensiveness, feeling reflective on things, that's lines right up with the Ace of Cups. What is this one? Oh, you're wondering about how to get to this King of Pentacles, and maybe you were like on top of your game before and wondering what happened to that, or you're wondering how to get to a new place of material and energetic stability and found self-assuredness, but you're feeling stuck in a page energy, which is like you're like dreaming about wanting to be in this King of Pentacles energy, but you feeling stuck, standing still, holding this dream, and peacocking. Yeah, it's like peacock makes me think of like maybe like in our consumerist, high over-consuming society. Devil energy, like the feeling the need to show off, keep up with the Joneses, maybe keep up a certain image to the outside world, and perhaps part of the reflection that needs to be done, and the pensiveness is what keeps you in that energy, that desire to look a certain way, act a certain part, like keep up a certain image. Is it just your ego needing a certain type of attention and validation from others? What is, trying to, Four of Wands, that's a, stability, stable, happy place. I think that's where your intuition is trying to lead you, with healthy, happy connections of equal give and take. Yeah, High Priestess. This could be a feminine energy on your mind. Oh, threes. This High Priestess could be holding up boundaries after some sort of drama situation. This fell out. Oh goodness. I'll take these. Wheels. Yeah, you feel like you're stuck at the bottom of the wheel with regards to a certain connection on your mind. And bottom of the wheel means like bad luck. You're stuck in a bad luck place, like the Hanged Man. Yeah, this guy's strung up. His coins are falling out of his pockets, which is causing you to reflect about how to get to a more stable place, a more confident place, from this because this young page, this is like young man. He still needs to grow up into a king, right? And I think that to get to mature into from a page to a king, you have to reflect on what keeps you stuck in your ego, what keeps you stuck, focused on, say, what others think of you, right? And that, in your intuition, is telling you to get to a healthy, happy place of equal give and take connections, supportive people in your life. You have to follow your intuition, follow the universe, go with the flow, to follow the example of this high priestess who was defending herself against, say, maybe a community. What's the Tower? Yeah, maybe this contentious drama situation that causes feminine energy to, male or female. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any kind of connection, like a parent or a relative or a close friend or a teacher or a business partner, anything like any kind of important connection. But there could have been like a fallout. All right, they had to make a choice to balance out. And that's what led them to a more stable place financially and energetically. And I feel like you're wondering how to get to that too. Justice. Yeah. With the Chariot, the wheel, justice, that all tells me that's like karma, the universe trying to push you to balance out by keeping you stuck so you can reflect and figure out what needs to be changed in your life. And that includes your mindset, mentality, behavior, which could probably includes doing a deep dive on your like personal conditioning, upbringing, and experiences. You're also feeling worn out after having to defend yourself possibly from this battle situation, energetic attacks. And that could include like smear campaigns, gaslighting, people, gang stalking, they say, like when a narcissist finds the flying monkeys to gang up on you. Yeah. If you go with the flow, do your reflecting, and stay strong in working to balance out and defend yourself against manipulative behavior from others, you can mature into this King of Cups. Yeah, finding your own way out of the dark, finding wisdom, discerning snakes in your path. Listening, and that includes listening to your intuition in order to distinguish between toxic and healthy connections. Using your own judgment, relying on yourself. In order to recover the cup, the emotional cup that you feel was taken from you. Okay, I think we'll go with Moonology. What do you suggest going forward? A new start is coming. Okay, that sounds promising. Look at this nice, the purple makes me think of the crown chakra, which is your intuition, right? And the new moon is all about fresh starts, making little resolutions for yourself. Like if you know something needs to be changed within yourself, especially like mindset, outlook, just, say, I'm going to practice gratitude. I'm going to write down 3 things in a journal that I'm grateful for every day for the next month to help me learn to appreciate my life. And learning gratitude has a way of inviting more abundance into your life. Have faith in your dreams, okay? And that it's more purple, and it's like plants growing, butterflies floating up. That's transformation, growth, maturity, learning. And as I always like to say, a qualified therapist, counselor, coach, relationship, or life coach of some sort could be helpful for helping you navigate any like internal baggage you're trying to let go of, or even understand it, identify it, and understand it to start with. You are good enough. And being stuck in a page energy, stuck and strung up and like feeling like you're stuck in a place of lack because of, your ego pulling you, like a fractured ego, keeping you in a place of neediness. That comes from a place of feeling like you're not enough, and that could stem from traumas going back to childhood, conditional upbringing, like conditional relationships with caregivers. Just could be generational, just like the culture. That's how everyone's raised. It's very normalized, so you don't think anything wrong with it. It seems like, oh, that's just how you do things, but it's not necessarily the healthiest way to do things, to go about connections, relationships in life. And learning to pour love into yourself and find your own sense of self-worth, self-value, self-care, without needing the validation and approval of others, especially at the material level, like, oh, I have this huge house, oh, I have this luxury car. If that's the only thing you need to impress the connections in your life and keep them paying attention to you, then that is actually a place of lack. That keeps you stuck in page energy and feeling like you're never enough. Okay, one more. Emotions are running high. Okay. And that lines up with how I started. I was feeling, the sadness makes you feel low, but if they're strong, it's like strong sadness. But sadness, anger, like low vibe, like emotions that make you feel low can be channeled into change if you look inward and do the reflecting. Okay. Still got a little time. Maybe I'll add a couple of angel numbers. No, right on the bottom. Soul renovation. Shed the past, awaken to your truth. And that's lines right up with everything I've been talking about. Anything to close out. Important relationships, 411. See value in those you love. And this could include this feminine energy that may be holding boundaries. You are called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. Think about how to tell a loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them today as you communicate how important they are to you. And that could be just, as I mentioned, expressing gratitude. Maybe sending a message expressing gratitude for, anything you learned from them, for example. And don't put any pressure on a response. Just express yourself. Earnestly, honestly. In a way that you would want to hear deep down inside. And don't put any expectations. Just have, the only expectation you should have is just letting yourself be heard. Okay? Right. Release trauma. 564. Serve your highest good. You are being asked to let go of something in your life that no longer serves your highest good. Your angels are validating that this situation or relationship is bringing you pain and a cycle of repetitive disruption. Your angels want you to lovingly reflect on who you are when you are with or without this situation or relationship in your life. Take a long moment to pause and do a full body stretch now. Release the energy that no longer serves you and feel it leave. Okay, this could be whatever historical connections in your life are keeping you in this devil energy, like a fractured, wounded ego in need of outside validation, and that could be what you need to let go of. And it could be if your ego is clinging to this feminine energy who is, you may be out of contact or maybe, tense right now. It could include releasing them to go their own way and focusing on yourself. on building your own foundation of self-worth, self-trust, and self-love and self-care. Surrender! Go with the flow. What was I just saying a few minutes ago? Release a problem. Here, lines right up. Okay. Your angels encourage you to surrender a present worry you have to them. Okay, it could be this connection, the feminine energy you're focused on, maybe focused on. Whether you are confused, feeling out of control, or simply at a loss for solutions, that lines right up with how I started. When will my life begin? When will, tides turn? You're like stuck in hangman energy, wondering things will change. Let go, right? Let go of control and just try to relax and take it one day at a time, right? Put yourself into a full body stretch. I can do some more stretching. There's something mundane the cards are pushing you to do. As you inhale, focus on breathing and support from your angels. As you exhale, focus on releasing control. Yeah, just try to go with the flow. Okay. If you've made it this far into the reading, please drop a heart in the comments, click like, subscribe to the channel. I hope that this has helped somebody out there today. I will see you next time.